एक और एक 2 बन जाते हैं, हमें 1 और 1 11 बनाना है.
It's jawani ni kashir pe aktago ka.
जो खान के का है बना हुआ है. I'm going to tell you something that was shared with me about 15-16 years ago. This was director of NIH at that time.
Doctor, I'll just interject here. I was talking to one of my friends when I said them, how would you translate this aktage ka? He said that 1 and 1 is a million.
So we have 11 million. So Dr. Zahuni told me that the best publication, globally speaking, which has impact, is one jahan collaborative effort ho. चाइना के लोगों ने अमेरिका के साथ काम किया, अमेरिका के लोगों ने जापानीज के साथ काम किया, because you have too many bright minds thinking together to solve one problem. And that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
So go 1 + 1, 1 million of others. And structures उसके लिए बनाने हैं, हमारा internally regulatory structures बनाने हैं, and teachers, we need to appreciate them, but at the same time we need to make sure that they are teachers that are teaching the right thing. अगर वो नहीं कर रहे हैं, पहला फोकस शायद वहाँ जाना चाहिए. दूसरी बात, parents are teachers too. Actually teaching starts from parents, then it comes to the classroom, then it comes to the peer student group. ये एक holistic effort लेके चलेंगे, and the impact would be measurable. इनकी milestone रखेंगे कि अगर हम पापोर में एक स्कूल को फोकस कर रहे हैं, ताकि टीचर बदलो वा स्टूडेंट वो ना आना वंशु परनावान. अगर हमारी रेगुलेटरी स्ट्रक्चर ऐसी है, तिमो दिमो क्विज अनअनाउंस्ड, जो रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क होता है, वन ऑफ द क्राइटेरिया ऑफ दैट इज आप उस दुकान में घुस जाते हो एज अ रेगुलेटर, whether that's a pharmaceutical company or a kitchen. असांचे सफाई छा बनावान चाहिए, स्कूल है टीचर सा तगान, टीचर सा परनावान. Once you cover that, students are mashallah going to be doing the right things.
That's a personal सवाल मना बुता है. You have had your education here, then Lucknow, and then in US. Your children having education entirely abroad. Yem saat tu yat sersi education as per nazar chuk trawan, to kya ch basan tem cardinal differences yete to nebrim education yem zan tatkis bachas help ch karan ki su ch hekan, he can think big, go to any space, temsons confidence, temsons competence to communicate things, temsons discipline ch asan without undermining our own, magar su ch asan that is at a different level. So क्या difference च using Kashmir Care Foundation या Thinksite है कि पानवन रलित पाते तिम कमी ये पूरा करित, so that our children also perform at the same level.
So I'll give you my own example. Studied in Kashmir, काथा संतागां ज़्यादा कारण किया. To be honest with you, लखनऊ थोड़ा कई काथ करने तरीका आ. मेरा पहला सेमिनार जो NIH में था, which I had to give. It was an hour-long seminar I had to give. Suma klo be 10 minutes.
5 minutes चाहिए था क्या?
So that was my weakness. Fast forward that experience, absorption, हमारे बच्चों ने कैसा पढ़ा? The first thing they taught is to talk, to analyze, to write, to present, problem solving. खाली एग्जाम के लिए तैयारी नहीं करनी. 99%
so that is one of the differences.
Yeah. Holistic education, become a rounded person. इसीलिए हम आप मिलके एक प्रोग्राम होगा, critical thinking, creative writing and effective communication. इस पे फोकस करेंगे, whether वो 6th grade से शुरू करें, हम 4th grade से शुरू करें, 8वीं grade में शुरू करें. We'll throw in 100 students of this school, they will write a letter to the editor of Greater Kashmir.
Right. Yeah.
The best letters will get recognized by Greater Kashmir and will give them an award.
Doctor, I'll share also with you here that Greater Kashmir has this, always has been a focus around children. Have different sections for them, try to encourage them in as many ways as we can. As an institution, this is something that we have taken on ourselves, that our kids must be very well educated, very alert to things, very communicative, can express themselves. So we have been, I think, with a sense of with a sense of not an accomplishment, but at least it gives us some comfort when we say that at this platform, from this platform, we have been reaching out to the kids and having their special sections in our newspapers, and we could also find it. أسۍ حٲران پتہٕ منٛز گژھان کہِ لۄکُٹ بچہِ چھُ ییٖژاہ اصل پینٹنگ بناوان، لۄکُٹ بچہِ چھُ یوٗتاہ اصل سوال تُلان، یا یہِ چھُ یوٗتاہ اصل پیراگراف ہٮ۪کان وٕنکٮ۪س، اَسہِ چھُنہٕ تگان یتھ وٲسۍ منٛز یہِ لیکھُن کِہیٖنۍ. تہٕ اگر پتہٕ تِمن پٮ۪ٹھ کشمیٖر کیر فاوُنڈیشنُک ہیوٗ فوکس روزِ، تھِنکسایٹُک ہیوٗ فوکس روزِ تہٕ أسۍ ہٮ۪کو تِمن سۭتۍ روٗزِتھ. آی ایم شور وی ہیو اے برٛلینٹ فیوٗچر اہیڈ. ییٚتٮ۪تھ پرٛژھا بہٕ تۄہہِ کہِ ییٚمہِ ساتہٕ تۄہہِ یہِ گۄڈنٮ۪تھ آیڈیا وین اِٹ فٔسٹ سٹرک یوٗ کشمیٖر کیر، تَمہِ ساتہٕ کیٛاہ اوس تُہٕنٛدِس ذہنس منٛز؟
I'm going to tell you something that this state has given me. You have given me. The people have given me. जब भी मुझे कुछ डीप थिंकिंग करनी होती है ना, मैं यहीं आता हूँ.
That's something amazing.
It gives you an ability to think with clarity. Kosher aanchar chu variya jana sa. Kosher gaad chu variya jana sa. You have to think. आप बॉस्टन में बैठ के बहराइच का काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. तिथेकिन आप वॉशिंगटन में बैठ के लाल चौक का काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. उसके लिए लाल चौक ही आना है. खोज बाजरी चुवास पकुन चुता सड़के तली तेरी फिक्री की गरद कर साच. तो इट बिकेम सो क्लियर दैट अगर हमें मकान बनाने हैं, पहले तो फाउंडेशन बनानी है. क्या खाद पाश पड़े
राइट,
गोर्च फाउंडेशन ही खा लें.
बिल्कुल.
फाउंडेशन बच्चा है, फिर बच्चा कहाँ पे है, वो तो 3rd ग्रेड में है. पोस्चुना ना वो तो 3rd ग्रेड में भी नहीं है. सोचो किंडरगार्टनस मंज पोस्चुना ना सुत ने छुई ना सोचो मोल मोज गड़े सोचो क्या माँ बाप ने अपना टाइम दिया है बच्चे के साथ. ये लसु किंडरगार्टन बैठा अब 15 मिनट दिन तुझ किताब. मैं बताता हूँ हमारे घर की एक्सपीरियंस जो मैं कहते हैं बड़े. मेनिस फादर ओस बड़ बब थवान मस्तस गंडित राज ओस थवान कुलि सत गंडित क्या निंद्र गस पे. दैट वाज वन वे ऑफ एजुकेटिंग अ चाइल्ड. बड़ बब मस्त पुरमुल लिखमुत क्या. आई नो अनदर फैमिली वेरी क्लोज. इतन बड़ बब ओस किताब आसान तुलित सोस आसान वरक पकना ब्रोट. Children thought he actually knows how to read. So
they would respond to
they will respond, they will read. आजकल का बच्चा एक्चुअली मल्टीपर्पज बच्चा है. हमें मालूम हो या ना हो, he or she or they are doing many things at the same time. मैं अपने बच्चे की बात बता रहा हूँ. When we were posted in Delhi, by the way, I spent about 10 years for the US Embassy as first Kashmiri diplomat.
I think not just the first Kashmiri, I think in this entire region
yes.
You were the first one.
My mandate was South Asia, so Pakistan, Afghanistan, not Afghanistan, that's politically a different part of the US State Department, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal. So हमारा बेटा हाई स्कूल में था. तम सोचा टीवी ते चालू, टेक्स्ट तेज चालू, लैपटॉप भी चालू है, म्यूजिक भी चालू है, साथ में पढ़ भी रहा है.
And how was that possible?
तो मैंने कहा मैं बोलूँ हासिल में करा क्या छू. तो पर ना I block those things. मैं उस तो इतना फिक्र, if the music is on, how do you block
How do
it?
you block it?
मैं खुद कर लेता हूँ ये. Rather than fighting, let me be a student of what he's, and it became easy. अगर मुझे फोकस करना है इस किताब को पढ़ने के लिए या पेरिस्तान का नहीं जान पाका. जब बैट्समैन मैच ओपन करने जाता है शोर को था स्टेडियम उसमें, बट व्हाट आई एम टोल्ड इज द बैट्समैन एक्चुअली डेवलप्स अ कैपेसिटी कि शोर चुन कनस अचाने. ही फोकसेस ऑन द बॉल. स्टूडेंट इज समथिंग. आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक टू स्टूडेंट्स इफ यू डोंट माइंड.
Yeah, please.
Studentship is a job. So you may think that मोच फीस बरान बुचुस गसान सुबह 9 बजे 8 बजे का साल खेलते हैं पढ़ते हैं. Now you're doing a job. Your job is to study. And if you don't utilize the time in school, well, ya gariyat, you lost that time. Time is the only thing you don't pay for in this world. You also and me also, right?
Exactly.
We don't pay for it. Magar agar su use korna theek pait,
We pay for it.
you pay for it.
Wonderful.
And you will never be able to recover. जो बच्चे GPA स्टाइल से चलते हैं 4 पॉइंट GPA छू या 10 जो भी सिस्टम एजुकेशन का होता है, अगर आपकी शुरुआत 3 पे हो गई 2 पे हो गई, आप तो 4 पहुंचोगे नहीं उम्र में. तो कोशिश ये करें कि यू आर द बेस्ट एंड देन यू विल ओनली बी द बेस्ट इफ यू गिव योरसेल्फ टू दैट कॉज. So studentship is actually a job.
Right. Dr. Sir, before we come to the conclusion of this conversation, I wish we could discuss many more things, but there will be occasions when we'll have another such discussion. Just one thing. What is this Kashmir Global Connect? If you can just brief us about that as well.
Absolutely. और इस नाम को चुनने के लिए काफ़ी लोगों से बात की. I had deep conversations with myself. Kashmir, obviously Kashmir.
Yeah.
We're global now, right? The fact you and I are talking here and we speak so much when I call you from there, we're connected. So why don't we connect Kashmiris that are within the Kashmir geography, outside geography? और माशाल्लाह कुछ कश्मीरी इतने बुलंद हैं. If I can tell you कि Google का जो AI और ML का एक बहुत ही काबिल बंदा है, वो कश्मीरी है. And if I told you Microsoft, Suchukosher, and by the way, we will have them on 27th of October at 10:30 a.m. So program chune khali bachan khatr such badan khatr businessman ke liye bhi hai. I think Kashmir lost on IT revolution. We're users of IT. We're not producers of IT technology. We didn't contribute. जो जुनैद साहब मुझे कहते हैं, अमजद साहब कहते हैं, समर साहब कहते हैं, फैसल साहब कहते हैं, Siri Kashir, and you'll see them that we have the capacity to be partners in developing technologies. आजकल की तारीख में ये possible है कि global is connected. That's what comes global connect. हमारे हर किसी प्रोग्राम में there will be a Kashmiri from Kashmir and outside Kashmir, showing to kids तु हिंदी शुर ऐस तु हिंदी बच ऐस विश तुम क्या छास करान. और ये श्रीनगर के नहीं खाली, इमचन बर्नहाल के ये खाली, ये कश्मीर के गांव के बच्चे हैं who done so much out of government schools.
With this wonderful note that our children can go to global spaces anywhere and perform as brilliantly as others are doing, just follow the initiatives and the programs of Kashmir Care Foundation, and also the collaborative efforts that Thinksite and Kashmir Care Foundation will undertake in reaching out to the students, in reaching out to the parents and the teachers, and try to make a difference. Thank you very much, Dr. Saab, for sparing your time and sharing your thoughts with us.
Absolutely. If I can advertise our organization, KashmirCareFoundation.org. Look us up on the Facebook, on Instagram. Write to me directly. I'll be so happy to serve you and work for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you.